Howdy, folks. We're back.
Hello, hello.
I will now load up Devil's Crush. Damn it.
Nate, please.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm spinning a lot of plates over here. Here, we'll get... There we go.
Let me just say quickly that Alien Crush is fantastic, but that is sort of the warm-up round. The main event here is really Devil's Crush. This game is better in essentially all regards. They've improved so much with this, and it was only released 1 year later in 1990, so get ready. Get hyped.
Yeah, 100% agree. As fond as I am of Alien Crush, it's just... Oh, you're in for a treat. If you've never seen this before, you're in for a treat. I'll just leave it at that. So anyhow...
This is better than most PlayStation pinball games.
Oh, yeah, well, you're not wrong.
Yeah. And even some of the like pinball arcade stuff that emulates real tables. I like this game a lot more than some of those as well.
Okay, so we should probably get started. So, Ness Atlas, go ahead and count us in when you're ready.
All right, everyone, get to that title screen, onto the new game, and I will count you down. So, 3, 2, 1, go.
My demo mode started ready to get the countdown.
Ah!
That's the best. Oh, I drained already.
What? No! I got the first try skill shot at least.
I got an outlane drain right off the bat.
Oh,
Second
wow.
try skill shot. That's amazing, Burst.
Oh no.
So yeah, we are allowing resets because getting this 2 million skill shot right off the bat is pretty important.
And we're already giving Ness Atlas just so much to explain.
Yeah.
There is a ton. My notes for Devil's Crush is like 3 times as long compared to Alien Crush. There is so much to go over here. So yeah, that skill point, or the skill shot off the plunger, very tricky to do, but it's worth 2 million points, so very much worth it. Yeah, the scoring system in Devil's Crush, pretty much the same. You have your base points, the bonus counters, and the bonus multiplier. It all sort of works the same. And you will also notice the smooth scrolling on a larger playfield or table overall. There's 3 areas, upper, middle, and lower, to Devil's Crush. They fixed that sort of that transition that Alien Crush had between the upper and lower, which was a little jarring. It's much better to have this smooth scrolling up and down.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh. I got the early transformation, and then I shot into the lizard mouth, which resets it.
Oh wow. I'm on first blue for me.
Oh, should I reset?
A few blob loops at least
Yeah.
a bit.
That's a reset.
First going up top.
Yeah, the blob that Burst is talking about in the manual, they call that the slime roulette, I guess. But essentially, to lock them in place like that and act as a drain stopper, you need to ride that slime wall right up across the top. Yes, that will be very handy indeed to stay up here in this upper playfield area.
Slime roulette is a great name.
Yeah, there's a lot of great names in Devil's Crush.
I got into bonus stage 5 and died immediately.
No!
Wonderful.
Yes, so there are more bonus stages in this. There's 6 total, each with, different challenges. They're all fun in their own way.
Only one is impossible.
Only one is impossible. The courtyard, I'm sure he's talking
Yes,
about.
the courtyard is awful.
So let me, as we're watching this unfold here, and yes, we have 40 minutes of a score attack. This is quite the challenge. Let me go over how you actually increase the factors in the bonus calculation. So, starting with the base points, that is, you can see in the HUD on the upper part of the screen, right next to the score, BP sort of stands for base points. You can have a maximum of 9,900. And there's plenty of areas where you can increase your base points. Starting from the very bottom, the lower playfield, if you hit the skull in the eye, it adds to your base points. If you hit the dragon's head, it adds. If you get it in the crown in the middle playfield, dropping it from right above this lady's crown, this will add to your base points.
Come on.
Finally, the upper area, you will notice 4 red circles. Some of them have like hexagram sort of looking symbols. Dropping the ball into any of those 4 also increases your base points. Alright, moving on. Moving on to the bonus counter. That's signified by, again, the red lights sort of in the middle of these playfields, as well as the rainbow-colored lamps that go up to 100. You can get a maximum of 109 for your bonus counter. And there's a lot of areas where you can increase that. I guess, again, starting from the bottom, the dragon's eggs. Hit an egg, it adds to your counter. If you notice as well, that center tower in the lower playfield usually has up to 4 little imp sort of creatures that circle that castle. You destroy those imps, and you also increase your bonus counter. Moving up to the middle area, the 2 troops of skeletons. Destroy those, you increase your bonus counter. And let me also mention on top that sorcerer's circle. The colors do matter. Some colors, depending on the color of the sorcerers themselves, if you destroy the sorcerer, it can increase either your bonus counter or your bonus counter and the base points. So very handy indeed. There's like a variety. There's like 7 or 8 different colors.
No.
Alright. So let's go over the scores real quick. It looks like baldnate has a slim lead over Cheese at 3.6. Cheese is just shy of that. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. Burst Air has now burst into the lead with 4 million. Nicely done. Alright,
I've missed my count for the super shot.
Yeah, there is so much going on in Devil's Crush. So many behind-the-scenes sort of mechanics. A lot of it hard to track down when there's been months of sort of investigation trying to understand how this game works. And as Baldnate alluded to earlier, even translating the French manual to try to better understand how some of these things work. But unfortunately, we still don't know everything. A lot of it had to be deduced from sort of brute force, attempts just to see how things work. I feel like there's still much more to learn. It's not completely uncovered. There's still more secrets to learn.
Yeah, a lot of stuff seems to happen by accident, and then you watch the tapes. You're like, oh, that's what happened there.
Well said.
One example of that is you can turn your ball pink, which is worth, I believe it is, let me look this up,
We cleared the skull room.
5x. Skull Room clear from Burst. Well done. So yeah, like I was saying, if you get the pink ball, it's worth 5x. But to get the pink ball to begin with is kind of a mystery. I have seen video evidence of it happening. I believe it may have been Enemy?
Yeah, it was Enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only video evidence we have of an actual pink ball for Devil's Crush on the TurboGrafx. I don't think we've verified exactly how that works. I know one of the manuals mentions going through that center castle like maybe 10 times, but it's so hard to recreate, we're still not sure if that's completely accurate or not. Also notice, since Burst did clear that bonus stage, he has the blue ball. The blue ball is worth 4x, which is very handy indeed. And let me just say, if you have a blue ball or a red ball, you're going into the bonus stage, your bonus points are also multiplied. So that means, you know, if you clear one of the stages for like 3 million and you have the blue ball, that's multiplied to be 12 million, which is crazy. I mean, that's the strat to go for, but it's so hard to pull off. You only have a short, limited time when your ball changes color. So you'd have to time out precisely getting into the bonus stage just after getting, you know, one of those colored balls.
We don't think the timer applies inside the bonus stage.
Yeah. The bonus ball timer freezes in the bonus stage. So if you wanted to, you could linger in a bonus stage, just getting normal points and having them multiplied.
Yeah.
But that's
the pot room has a lot of good opportunity for points doing that.
Yeah,
where the dragon
mentioning
eggs
the pot
and you
room
can hit over
actually,
again.
Burst is in the pot room right now. Let's see if he can pull it off. So
There we go.
there's a lot of different strategies to Devil's Crush because there's so much going on. And just take a peek at the leaderboards, and you will see. These three are the best Crush players out there. And he's done it. Burst has gotten the perfect bonus stage number 5, which means he will be exiting with that blue ball. Alright, we're about 11 minutes in. Let's check the scores here.
I just reset on 8 million.
I will record your score.
Oh!
Nate with 8. Yeah, Burst is at a comfortable 13 million. Very nice indeed. He's got that blue ball. And you will notice he's actually doing, unfortunately he drained, but he's maxed out his bonus counter, which when that happens, you do get an extra ball. Still has the blue ball, even though he drained it.
Oh, drained it again. Right down the middle. It is nice that they let you keep the color of ball when you drain.
The timer does not stop
though.
on
Oh, now I get into a bonus point.
naturally. I feel good about this. We're getting
Alright,
close.
we've seen the blue ball a few times, so you can also get a red ball. How do you get the red ball? It's a little tricky. You have to, if you're in the middle playfield, leave one skeleton from each troop alive, and then drop into the crown. If you do that successfully, you will get a red ball, which is worth 6x.
No.
A very nice tab. I mean, red ball 6x multiplier. Take that into a bonus stage, and you are looking pretty good.
Damn it! No! No!
Did you roll over?
No, I drained the outlier
Oh, the outlane!
at 50 and X7 with the mouth open.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, so let me go over there is a super secret bonus that you can get in Devil's Crush worth 100 million points. Really, that is, if you want to beat Devil's Crush fast, you have to be going for the 100 million. So how do you do the 100 million? Well, you need that lady in the center of, you need her to be changed into a lizard. You also need 9x for your multiplier. Essentially, you need your multiplier maxed out. And the trickiest part, your bonus counter. You need to have between 60 and 69 for that counter for it to work, or essentially 6 lamps lit. If you go over, it's not going to work. But once you have satisfied those 3, you are awarded the 100 million point bonus. And it is not easy to do. On top of that, if you happen to have a blue ball or a red ball with that multiplier, it applies to the 100 million.
Crazy.
It is insane. You can actually, if you're curious to see how that is done, baldnate has beaten this game before, which, to do that, you need 1 billion points. But he's done it by multiplying the 100 million point bonus. And he's done it in only 22 minutes. Really insane run. He is the only one on that leaderboard, and that is quite the feat. Very well done.
I had a game over earlier with 16.8 million,
Oh,
and now I'm in reset hell.
No,
Thank you
lost
first.
again.
I'm writing down your score.
2 outlane bonuses. But the lady is still a lizard, so I'm going for it. That's the hardest part for me, is transforming the lady.
yeah. I feel like it's just the. Are you having a good day or not with the transformation shots? Because sometimes it's like, oh, that was so easy. And other times you'll spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes just like struggling.
I got her up to 1 away, and then drain, and then hit 70, and then I got her up, and then I got her fully transformed, and then outlane drained. Unfortunate.
Yeah, the way to transform that lady's face, you need to either drop it in.
No!
That's too bad. Nate was so close.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the drain does not reset any of the conditions for 100 million. If it's a normal drain.
Yeah, only the outline drain clears your bonus.
Yeah, but
Catches in your bonus, I should say.
let's pay special attention to Nate's screen. He is so close to that 100 million point bonus.
Okay, got my stopper back. Without going into the lizard's mouth, which is what killed my really early run at 100 million. Oh, there it is.
Nice, GG.
Nicely done, Nate. 100 million points. That makes him the man to beat now.
So now the other question is, you can repeat that bonus, but you have to reset both the lizard and your bonus to rearm the bonus. So, and those are tricky in themselves. Well, the lizard head's easy. You just shoot it into the mouth.
So, we're about 18 minutes in. And yes, a few of our players had to start over, but that 100 million can happen fairly quickly. I mean, it does take a few minutes to set up, but it's still anybody's game. The competition is almost halfway done. We're getting close to that halfway mark. So yes, there is still more secrets to uncover in this. There's so much going on behind the scenes. These game mechanics. That's, I think, one of the strongest aspects of Devil's Crush. I mean, it makes it fun to play casually. I mean, you don't have to go for a speedrun attempt or anything like that. You can just play for fun, and you will get tons and tons of enjoyment out of this. It truly is one of the best video pinball games still out there today, in my opinion.
There's a Genesis port of this too, which is pretty good.
I was about to mention.
It has a pretty different feel to it.
Different, very different.
Yeah,
It's a lot more forgiving, I think.
I don't know. I find it. It's like forgiving in a different way, but in other ways, it's like impossible.
Yeah.
Well said.
The ball moves. The biggest difference you'll notice if you fire both back to back is that the Genesis, the ball is just moving so fast. And the cradles are much more challenging. So it's more lively. And
one thing I like about it is that you can kind of easily get up into the upper tier of the board right off the bat.
Yep.
A little more tricky in this one.
Yeah, the Genesis version does have much more reliable manipulations for getting into certain positions, but only certain positions. I'll also say I've never gotten the 100 million bonus on Genesis. Like
the ball bounces differently. We need new strats. Yeah,
like I'll max out bonus counter and be at like 3 multiplier. So I
just
have
made
no
my
idea.
capture card very mad. I gotta reset here.
No signal.
Doesn't like it when I reset the TurboGrafx over and over again.
Oh, hey, we can see the dragon now.
Oh yes, Nate has entered the Hydra bonus stage. This is honestly one of the easier ones. And if you get a perfect clear, that is worth 1 million points, so not too bad. And it goes pretty quick, too. Sometimes. Anyways.
Yeah, with a lucky bounce, you can just eviscerate the Hydra.
Sit on top of the Hydra head.
Yep, and that's actually what Nate did, sort of. He got the ball above the heads of the Hydra, was able to knock a couple out at the same time, so he's got the 1 million. And the blue ball, more importantly.
Get in there. Oh, we're back. One more transform, and one more bonus, and we're at 61.
Alright, hopefully my screen is back now.
It is.
Yep, you're looking good first.
65, yikes.
Oh, I did it. Okay. I've managed to reset the 100 million.
Just
Spike.
get one thing.
Nice, and the way to do that, as you saw, he has to break a brick wall. Oh, sorry, Cheese.
So close.
Once you break that brick wall and then hit that sort of pentagram, hexagram, red circle.
There it is. Hooray. We did it.
Congrats, Cheese.
I misread the times 7 as a 70. I thought it was over.
Well done indeed. That makes this a much closer race yet again.
Immediate drain on the bonus stage, though. Oops.
Ooh, Nate is going for bonus stage number 5, the clay pots. And he has the blue ball, which means if you get a perfect clear in bonus stage 5, it's worth 3 million. With the blue ball, multiply it times 4, so that's 12 million. Very nice indeed, if he can pull it off.
Oh! Oh, the ball clipped into my paddle.
Oh. Despite how great the mechanics are in this game, the flipper is suspect sometimes.
Okay, occasionally. It's not too bad, but the bonus stages in particular can be bad for it. But that's okay. That's okay. It was... As Ness Atlas mentioned, the only reason I hung out in that bonus stage was because I entered with the bonus ball. Otherwise, it would have been like, yeah, Drain, get back to working the 100 million. But, you know, for 12 million? That's worth hanging out.
I could be persuaded.
Right.
I guess the other major difference between Genesis and TurboGrafx 16 is the slime roulette shot is almost impossible on TG16.
Yes.
And incredibly easy on Genesis.
Yeah, in Genesis, I believe it's just a matter of, what was it, pull back full plunger, and then hold your right flipper up. And
ooh, we got wizards.
You go
Wizard.
Oh, I got the blue ball cultist bonus.
Oh, that's a nice
flippers.
one.
I am not used to double flippers.
So what is that, 8 million?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
The way that works, you have to stop that center timer on the 5, and then destroy all the cultists or sorcerers, whatever you want to call them, and you do get that nice bonus, which Burst just showed off.
That's twice today for Burst.
Yeah, I got one this morning too.
Yes! Cleared the wizards.
Nice.
Nicely done indeed. So, I'm assuming Nate's strategy now is to try to get another 100 million point bonus.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah, and Cheese, he needs to reset so that he can go for it again himself. Not easy to do, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the time to do that with my skill and abilities. So we might just go for bonus stages with the blue ball now.
I mean, there's a risk versus reward. If I don't get another 100 million, then I've just been spending time not making a lot of points.
I'm gonna see if I can do anything in stage 2.
Oh boy, he is in the courtyard, the worst of the bonus stages.
So
You
bad.
can get a lot of points in courtyard even if you don't clear it. It just
You
takes
can.
a long time.
Yeah. And also, it's a pretty good risk of draining.
Yeah, this one's dangerous.
Yeah.
Some of the bonus stages you can kind of mash your flippers a lot and survive. But yeah, like what just happened there, I had no chance. Smacked down too fast.
And if you caught it, Cheese got the extra ball by getting
Two extra balls.
the slime roulette to all turn red. Nicely done.
And I rolled the bonus maximum too.
Yep. Maximum bonus counter also counts as an extra ball. Which, those extra balls, definitely important to have in Devil's Crush. But he's gotta try to break that wall first. You will notice the upper left red hexagram spinning symbol. He's got to break that wall and then go in there in order to reset. But like he said earlier, it might be safer to and hope that Bald Nate will not get another 100 million, and instead Cheese going for multiple bonus stage clears to potentially take the lead.
I had it set up to get a red ball, but it wasn't a good time for me to even cash it in. It's like, I'm trying to transform the lady. It's just...
Yeah, and I think I was trying to say this earlier, to transform that lady into a lizard dragon sort of creature, you need to get into either the lower left or upper right pentagram, I call it hexagram circle, whatever you want to call it, those red spinning circles. That is how you transform the lady into a lizard. And you have to do that about 7 or 8 times, I believe, before she is fully transformed.
Also note, there's a couple of ways to try to get faster transformations. There's sort of repeat shots you can set up. One of them is if you get the skeleton sentries, sort of like right out front of the portal when you go into it, then sort of without doing anything, it'll often repeat on its own until you run out of sentries. The other one involves keeping those Minotaur knights that generally are guarding the blob orbit, but I've been playing enough that they're all gone, so I don't have anything to bounce off of there.
How's the time?
We still have, we're at 30 minutes about, so you have 10 minutes to go. Cheese is slowly catching up to Baldnate. He's only, I would say, about 11 million behind. That's just a couple bonus stages, and if he has a blue or a red ball going into a bonus stage, he could easily surpass Nate. That could happen. Easier said than done, though, of course. Center drain for Cheese. That doesn't reset anything in terms of that bonus calculation.
Jeez. I just need one more multiplier, but I can only hit 2 more creeps.
Oh, what happened? Flipper, please.
Oh, okay. I can hit no more creeps. Oh, jeez.
Nate is in that tough position of trying to build his multiplier without overdoing it on the counters.
No, that's it. I tried.
Very tough to do.
Took me too long to transform and just ate up a lot of those chips, the counters. But hey, I've got time. I can go into a bonus stage now.
There you go.
Yeah, I imagine probably the most successful way to going for that 100 million is you're going to want to transform the face and or max out your multiplier first before you start worrying about the counter, but that's pretty tough to do because there's a lot of things on screen that will increase that counter whether you want to or not.
Right. The face is the hardest for me. I like to try to do that first. Wow, we had a lot of really weird drains at the end there.
I think it might be time to hang out up top.
I got lost up there. Yeah. I drained.
Oh, I got the cultist bonus right off the bat.
Nicely done, Nate, and also Burst cleared the Hydra for another million, which means he gets the blue ball again.
113 million for my score.
Oh, did you game over?
Yeah. It's like three drains very quickly.
Oh.
Go.
Can I get another cultist bonus?
So yeah, I have to say that over the last couple of months, maybe up to a year, there's been so much going on to try to understand and uncover all the secrets of Devil's Crush. And it's really, these three have been at it for a long time. And it reflects in the leaderboards on SRC. If you look, Nate has essentially almost all of the records for Crush Pinball. But they've been shared amongst the three anyways, though. I mean, Burst has had it a few times. Cheese has had a record or two in there. So yeah, I mean, it's been truly a team effort to sort of document how this game works. Burst getting...
Still waiting for Nate to bop my Genesis time.
Oh no! Oh, that's such a good run, and it hurts so much to grind at that level.
Yeah, the 5 million
reset heavy.
It's like 5
million.
Play 5 seconds of the game and reset.
Yeah, the 5 million strats are way different than just playing the game.
Yeah. Basically, I'll say that the Genesis 5 million run, as it stands now, it's nearing in on fully manipulated. Right now, it's like what?
So,
what would you say? Like half
30
manipulated?
seconds is possible on that.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of brute
Getting
force.
it. Yeah. And like I said, I'd put it this way: if the TurboGrafx version had the same movement manipulations that the Genesis had, it wouldn't be as fast just because the ball doesn't move as fast. But since the ball moves slower, I think we would have already hit like a higher level of optimization.
Yeah, it's so hard to get to the top section reliably quickly.
Right. Oh, Hydras. Let's do Hydras.
Yeah, it's always exciting when a game becomes nearing that fully that full manipulation. It's almost like you're getting that task level of skill that a human can pull off. Always exciting to see.
It's tough in a pinball game because there's so much going on. But the more you grind it, you kind of see like certain timings and paths that happen over and over again.
I think the 10 million run has a lot of room for theory and improvement.
Yes. Yeah, that's the...
I think 25 is go for the 100 mil strat as quickly as you can, but I think you can do 10 faster.
I agree. Well, yeah, but there's still that gap. And definitely, using the word theory is apt. You could get 100 million very quickly, but it's very, very hard. So, I think at the Taz level, it might be, well, at a Taz level of execution, you can do all the other things that can get you to 10 million quickly, probably, maybe a little bit faster.
Alright, we're coming down to the last few minutes here, just over 3.5 minutes to go. Nate has that comfortable lead with 124 million. Well done indeed. Cheese also getting the 100 million earlier, which puts him in a solid second with 113. Unfortunately, Burst unable to get the 100 million, but it is so hard to do. Can't fault him for trying. I
don't know if I can hit it in 3 minutes.
Oh.
I have seen though, Burst. You've cleared a lot of the bonus stages, getting the blue ball. Maybe the most. Possibly.
Yeah, I made some things happen on the screen. That's always good.
I think if 100 mil didn't exist, bonus stage would be the strat.
Oh, absolutely.
Burst would be very good at that.
Chaining bonus stages. Also, I think it would put the red ball at an even higher premium.
Definitely in play. I've only had one chance to get it and I messed it up.
It's tricky.
It's so easy to hit that last skeleton.
Right, and also like there's different for folks that if for the time that we've been in the middle screen, there's the two skeletons, but they have different routes they'll take depending upon what how many times you've respawned them, and some of those routes make it easier or harder to go for the red ball.
Right.
But Usually you're not just sitting down trying to get the red ball. You're trying to do other stuff, and you sort of just
realize
like...
Realize
you
red ball's
notice.
possible.
And it's like, oh, man, I can do the red ball, but no, I can't. Actually,
We missed the second chance for 100, but we'll get some bonus stages to clear out the run.
I should check out the time. Oh, 38:40. Only looking because I'm at that point. I've got a whole bunch of bonus racked up. And while you can't cash in your bonus by a normal center drain, you do cash it in on your final drain.
Yeah.
So
the strategy of turbo draining with a minute left.
right, it's like, oh, okay, stop playing. Just get the ball. Just game over. Get those last little points.
I was hoping to do that with blue ball, but it didn't quite work.
Oh yeah.
To intentionally outlane.
Oh, it's so. I have not found a reliable way to outlane.
There's
Which
a
is
roll
weird.
down from the middle, which like 60% of the time seems to only help.
Oh.
When you don't want it to.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
30 seconds left.
Not terribly reliable. We're at 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, hey, and I outlaned.
Hey, there you go.
Also have that reflex to hit nudge if I'm even close to going out lane. Okay.
All right, coming down to the end here. Hands up is coming up.
Drain then. Dash in this bonus.
Time.
That doesn't matter.
Yep, that is time. Hands up. Bald Nate, congratulations. You have done it with 136 million. You are the champion of Devil's Crush for Turbofest 2021.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Done.
Congratulations.
GG, everybody.
Yeah, that was fun.
We got time to put in RGL for the scoreboard.
I am just so happy that we saw not only one but two of the 100 million point bonus being shown off today, and bringing in that blue ball into the bonus stages, which Burst has done over and over again, is also really cool to see too. Well played, all of you. That was an exciting score attack.
Awesome. Thanks for commentating, and thanks Burst and Cheese for being up to race both of these games. Yeah. It's I don't know about y'all, but I find this to be like really compelling as a score race. Just because that way there's.
I thought that was really fun.
I could play this game forever.
Yeah. And
if I'm not grinding 5 million attempts.
Well, yeah. Don't hurt yourself grinding for 5 mils. They take a toll.
10 mil is the new frontier.
There we go.
There's a lot of room for innovation there if anyone's interested.
Yeah, and also, by the way, I'll need to handle switching this off to the next game, but if one of y'all would like, we have a Crush Pinball Discord where we talk about speedrunning strats and scoring strats. So if you would like to join us in just like talking about Crush Pinball or trying to route out better routes, join us there. But for now, I'm going to kick it over to the intermission screen, and two of us will be back for. Well, I don't want to spoil it. I mean, you can see it on the schedule. But we got something just wildly different after this. So.
But before we go, big thanks to Atlas for doing the commentary. That was awesome.
huge thanks, Ness Atlas. Much appreciated.
Not a problem. It was a lot of fun, and I'm sure I missed quite a few. There's so much to talk about with Devil's Crush, but come to the Discord, like you said. We have much more to learn, and yeah, it's a great game.
Cool. Well, we will be right back. Stick around.